Hello YouTube, welcome to the fourth video in how to play Onward in the Tyrone series of how to play Onward. Today we're going to go over reloading, as the title suggests, and basically I want to split this into two types of weapon systems for reloading magazine-fed weapons. So the first is the AR or the NATO ones that have the automatic drop, where you actually don't have to physically remove the magazine. And then we're going to go over some fast reloading methods for what to do when you have an AK. So a lot of people get messed up and screwed up for when they're reloading, especially when you're under a lot of stress. And the first most important thing you have to work on practicing is grabbing a magazine and putting it away without looking down. So that's a very important skill to learn. That's probably the most important one, because you want to maintain your situational awareness and you want to be able to maintain your dominance in a firefight. For example, if you're peering over, here, let's find a corner. If you're peering over a corner and you're gunfighting with the guy and you want him waiting for him to come out, but you know you have to reload, or you suspect somebody's going to come out, say that door eventually, I don't want to keep my eye off that. I want to maintain my situational awareness. If I look down to reload during that time, I can peek back out and the guy could have already passed me by. The opportunity could be gone. At the very least, you can, even if you are in the middle of a reload during that time, you'll know that he left or he went by and you weren't able to get him, and you can communicate it to your team. So the next thing we're going to work on, or what we're going to work on, is say you need to reload. I'm going to maintain my fire here and my situational awareness. My gun is up on that point where he's ready to come out, and I might not get many shots at him, but if I aim low enough in the torso, I can at least get a shot on him. You see how I got a shot quickly on him if you get that target of opportunity acquire, a guy peeks out at you. So, once again, don't eject the mag until you've got your other mag up and ready. Eject and in. And it's very fast. We'll do it again. See how quick that is? And at no time am I lowering my situational awareness, and I've got my crosshairs directly on the target. So let's look at how we can do that for AKs. Oh, I have to get out of Marsoc. I have to go to Volk. So when reloading the 8K, of course, or many of these similar weapons, you actually have to pull the magazine out and then pop a new one in. So when you're pulling that magazine out, there's still a round in the chamber, so you can get that quick shot off and jut back behind and have your rifle immediately ready to fire. The reason you jut back behind is because once you get that initial shot off, often if you didn't target it well, you're rushing and in the middle of reloading and shooting one-handed, you might get some counterfire because you might have only wounded the guy. So you want to get that one shot off, because that's and get behind cover. You know that even as you're firing and going behind cover, you can still see the rounds coming out in that direction. And note, I'm getting about 2 rounds into a silhouette. So you still might get that kill while coming back behind cover. But even as such, I'm not, as long as there's a round left in the chamber, you don't have to cock, and that's a tactical reload. Different militaries have different names for it, so won't get into that. If you do get into a situation where you need to reload, you completely run out of ammo, like this, you don't need your situational awareness, but you need to quickly reload, or you're getting a little stressed. What you do, bring the AK down here. So, note, I brought it down, I ejected the mag. It's a very quick movement, very natural to bring it right up into the gun. And then as I'm bringing the gun back up, I'm actually rotating my wrist with my hand back, and then I rotate the gun back. So instead of reaching around, rotate both, bring it back, cock, and my hand's already there, and I'm back up aiming at my position, or whatever I have to do. Next, when you are reloading, let's see what kind of accuracy we can get when we've got that single target on. Oh, total mess up. So, mag out. Missed, but it happens. So, mag out. So you'll get roughly 1 and 2. Of course, you have to bring it back and cock it again. This works even better with the NATO rifles, but I'll show you some examples in a sec. So with NATO rifles, like the I'm back into like the Mark 18. I have my target of opportunity on, and I'm trying. I know where it's common what the size of a man is in Onward. It's very similar as it is in real life to everybody, unless you're playing kids. So typically aim at the lower point of the torso, where you suspect somebody to come out. You have your clip ready. Drop your mag, and if you have to shoot, just drop the bolt release. Let's see if that... oh, interesting. So it looks like they don't have that in the new update. Used to be able to do it. Anyways, not a big deal. So, where I'm getting at on another style is, even if before I've dropped my mag, if you get that shot of opportunity, you can take that shot and quickly reload and get another shot in. And yeah, that's some tips and tricks on reloading. I guess one of the tricks has been modded out in the update, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I will go on in a future video about ways in how to count your rounds when you're in automatic, little tips and tricks on that, and callouts. That'll be the next couple of videos, and I was asked for a little bit more on scopes, so that will be in a future beginner video as well, before we get on to the more advanced stuff. As always, stay safe during these 2020 times, and have an amazing day and weekend.